Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. We are here at the Limehouse Boxing Academy at the first ever Matchroom community event. Big John, how are you, mate?
I'm all good, thank you. All the better for seeing you, my friend.
All good, mate. First of all...
Last time I saw you was in Zante, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I
don't remember that, mate. I don't remember that. But yeah, that was a bad night. But a good night and bad night. But we've been through that with Johnny. So just come down here with Johnny. First ever Matchroom community event. Just giving back to the young amateurs of East London. Good thing they're doing here, isn't it, mate?
It's brilliant for Matchroom to be doing things like this with the community because, let's be truthful, without the youngsters coming through, there is no future in the sport. And for Matchroom to recognise that, and to be honest, this is a place where I was born, just round the corner, London Hospital. Still got family living in flats about 30 yards over there, so it's a place close to our heart as well. So it's good to see.
See you yesterday at the press conference. Didn't get a chance to catch up with you, but it's a huge week for your family. The first ever title fight. But on Saturday, did you think we'd be here when we got the announcement about Dillian Whyte? Bit worried?
Listen, yeah, a bit worried, but as I said to Johnny, these things happen. You know, in any walk of life, you have bumps in the road, things don't go according to plan, it's how you deal with them. And I said to him, give it a couple of days, don't let it get to you, and then what will be, will be. Because I always believe things happen for a reason, and I'm just grateful for Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and Anthony Joshua. At the end of the day, you know, it's his decision probably. His late replacements are not ideal. Everyone's saying, oh, Elanius isn't this, he isn't that, but he's not what Anthony Joshua's trained for. So it's a banana skin in there. So for Anthony Joshua to keep it going, full credit to him, and Johnny's ready to go on Saturday night. He's trained hard. That's the only downside. You train so hard with these camps, like all the boxers. You train so hard, and Johnny's probably had the best camp he's ever had. So then just to waste it, that would be the tragedy. But worse things in life can happen.
For the family, then, you're obviously so close to Johnny. I see you're all part of a team. Just how big is it for you Saturday night, first of all, to be on the undercard of an Anthony Joshua fight, and who has been the flag bearer of boxing for the last 10 years?
Yeah, it's an honour to fight on an AJ undercard, you know. He has been the flag bearer, and hopefully he can be it for a few more years to come. So on a personal level, that's great for Johnny to be on it. When the chance to come on the show, I said, look, you've got to go on it. It'd be a good week, it'd be a good night. But as regards the title, it'd be great to win it, but it's just another fight. You've just got to win that fight and move on. That's all that matters.
Do you think it's a big step up for Johnny on Saturday night?
In opponent, no. You know, everyone's saying it's a big step up. Harry Armstrong's a tough bloke. In a way, I think he'll be a good opponent because he's not going to fold. When others feel a bit of power, they think, I've had enough. Harry's a tough bloke. He's an honest bloke. He's not going to fold, but he's going to give Johnny more of a chance to land more shots and show what he can do. So, in a way, I'm really pleased because he hasn't been given a chance yet to show what he can do. As soon as they've felt the power, they've gone. Harry's not going to go as soon as he feels the first one. But it's just going to give Johnny more opportunity.
I've spoken to you about this previously off camera, and Johnny actually, but has this taken the pressure off him, probably taken the pressure off yourself? You haven't had that many tickets to sell, obviously a few more now for the refunds of Dillian Whyte, but it's not the Johnny Fisher show. I know he has been on Katie Taylor undercards, Sonny Edwards cards, but the bulk of the crowd has been there for Johnny Fisher. Now it's a chance for him to relax because not everyone in the O2 is going to be there for Johnny Fisher. They'll be supporting him, but it is an Anthony Joshua audience.
Listen, Katie Taylor, Sonny Edwards, top champions, top boxers, but yeah, Johnny was the biggest ticket sellers on them shows. So it takes the pressure off in that respect. I asked Matchroom for 2,000 tickets. They gave me 500, sold them within 20 minutes. We got another 30 or 40, and we've just had about another 100, 150 given to us last night. So there weren't that many refunds, to be honest with you. Not that many. People want to see Anthony Joshua box at the end of the day. And Dillian Whyte, Robert Elanius, not much difference between the two of them, in my opinion. So they just want to see Anthony Joshua get a good win, and I think that's what we're going to see.
And just to clarify, we've got the Bosch Soldier antics on the Saturday. Once again, I think you're starting at Robin's Pie and Mash, is it?
Yeah, Robin's Pie and Mash at 11:30, then onto the jukebox. I think they're going to leave there at 3 o'clock. And I said, get up to the O2, all bar one. I'm at the Slug and Lettuce, so I'll flip between the two as much as I can. And then into the arena, watch all the fights and get onto it.
Yep, Slug and Lettuce with people you know very well from the podcast. Gareth A. Davis, Spencer Oliver. It'd be really good to start a fantastic night of boxing, won't it?
Yeah, listen, it's going to be interesting because you know what I'm like on fight day. I'll be all right up to about 4 o'clock, then I'll start thinking about the fight. But I'm looking forward to it because Spencer Oliver, Gareth Davis, top people, got to know them really well the last few months. So looking forward to doing a bit with them, see how they get on together.
Sunday after, you coming to IFL Live, John?
I'm coming to IFL TV Live, so no one knows what time it starts. Coogan's advertising it. What time does it start? Do you know? No.
Ask Coogan, ask Coogan.
Coogan, what time does it start, mate? 'Cause we need to know.
Mate, get there early, be at the All Bar 1, straight over to the Indigo. It'll be a really good night. A star-studded lineup. You're headlining it, John, aren't you?
I don't think I'm headlining it. I'm just there in the audience somewhere, so I'm looking forward to watching other people. Listen, it's going to be a fun night, you know, a bit of laugh, bit of banter, having a joke. So get Saturday out of the way, and then we can all relax. But listen, it's just great to be having the event at the O2. It's going to be a sellout crowd. Looking forward to seeing all the Bosch soldiers here because although we only sold 700, I know there's about 2,000 more that have bought tickets that want to come and watch Johnny. I could have done about 5,000-6,000 for this easy if we was given the tickets at the first place.
Just very lastly, I saw on your Instagram earlier today, heading over to Australia next year. Just how mad has this become? Obviously, I saw you in Zante. That's one thing, Europe, big party crowd. But to head the other side of the world, if I'd have told you this kind of 18 months, 2 years ago, whenever we first met, you wouldn't have believed me, would you? Well,
listen, I'm keeping a bit quiet because Charlotte's not coming. So I told her it's raining in Australia in February. Listen, I'm going to Magaluf on Monday. I'm going to Manchester Thursday. Got Dublin on Friday. Watching England v Ireland in Dublin. Guest of the Irish rugby team. Thank you very much. Looking forward to that. And then, Australia, New Zealand next year, all being sorted as we speak. Just got to work out the logistics because we're trying to go as many places as we can. But I've got a lot of followers. I don't say fans, or I'm not a celebrity. I've got a lot of followers on my Instagram from Australia and New Zealand. And it'd be great to get over there and see everybody, if my wife lets me.
You say you're not a celebrity, but you are, John. I know you would never sell it yourself because you're that modest, but would you ever go on one of those reality shows? If they asked you to go on like Big Brother or I'm a Celebrity, would you go on it?
If I could lose weight on it, because that's the only thing I need to do. I still can't get in the groove of losing weight. I'm good for a few days, so if anything give me the opportunity to lose a bit of weight, that's what I would look at. But I'm not a celebrity, mate. Listen, Johnny's the main man. I'm just enjoying life at the minute because things are happening that wouldn't normally happen, and I'll take it in my stride, but it's not going to last forever, so do what I can when I can. And we're going to have a good time while we're doing it. So watch this space. Australia, here we come. Bosh.
John, thank you very much for being to IFL TV. And let's go, Johnny Fisher, on Saturday night.
All systems go. He's raring to go. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do because expect some fireworks.
Always a pleasure, mate.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Coogan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.